Hi everyone, so today's video is going to be on what is CBT therapy, so stay tuned. So, as I said, what is CBT therapy? And really, how do therapists use it? CBT is a very different type of therapy because it's short term. It's one of the only therapies that we can actually monitor and statistically show the therapy is working. The main kind of thing with CBT is our belief system and like what our thoughts are to situations we've been in. It's not about the situation that we've been in, but about our thoughts towards the situation. Say your dad left when you were really young. It's not the fact that he left, but it's that you feel it's your fault, or you feel like you're a bad person because he left. It's about the thoughts towards the situation, if that makes any sense. We learn what our automatic thoughts are. So yeah, in CBT, your therapist would get you to track your thoughts. So it could be like writing your thoughts down so we can notice when we get those thoughts. Because a lot of the time we might not even notice when we're getting them. Next thing I want to talk about is downward questioning. So I'll explain what that is. So say if, because we'll go back to what I was saying before, if the situation is that your dad left when you were a kid, automatic thought would be, maybe, I'm not worth it, or any sort of thought surrounding that. Your therapist would then say to you, so what does that mean to you? And then as the client or patient, or however you want to say it, I would then say, he wasn't considerate and he didn't care. Then your therapist would then go, so what does that mean if he didn't care? I would go, well, it means that I'm a bad person. So after she says, well, I'm a bad person, your therapist would then go, well, what does that mean if you're a bad person? And it will go down like that until you get to the root of what you actually think. And with automatic thoughts, we believe that those are the truth, when a lot of the time they're not. CBT is so powerful because we're not really aware of the amount of thoughts that we have on a daily basis. All day, every day we have different thoughts, but we're not really aware of them. We could get pretty upset and angry or frustrated by the thoughts, and by bringing it to the forefront we can try and get to the bottom of what our core belief is. We can try and bring that to the front and find out what it is. These could be things like, I'm not good enough, I'm stupid, I can't do anything right. So that's that one. So I'm just going to kind of go over what my therapist has given me, so that's why I have it in front of me. But CBT is a therapy that's actually been scientifically proven to help people with a wide range of mental illnesses to overcome their problems. So with CBT, the principle of it is that both the client and the therapist work together. So it can't just be all down to the therapist. You have to do a lot of work. You have to put in the work, otherwise you're not really going to get better. I'll read this paragraph out to you so you guys can get an understanding. The underlying principles are that both client and therapist work together collaboratively to identify problems that may be experienced, particularly in relation to how a person thinks, feels and behaves, and focuses on working towards individual goals through treatment strategies that are jointly discussed and agreed upon and carefully formulated together in an individual treatment plan. So if you didn't get any of that, it is, in simple terms, both therapist and client have to work together if the client is going to get better from whatever it is that she or he is dealing with. Probably asking, how can the client, what work do they need to do? The therapist generally will give you homework to do in between sessions, which are normally on a weekly basis, depending on obviously what the therapist thinks is best for you. And obviously you'll work together and decide what time frame you would like to see each other in. But she or he, depending on obviously your therapist, will give you homework to do in between sessions, and then you are expected to do that homework because they will ask you about it when you come back to the session. I've done every piece of my homework. Yay! Yay me. I think I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I actually do CBT myself. I'm in CBT therapy, and I want to go off to university to become a CBT therapist. Although I have to do mental health nursing first, I think. I think I got that right. Mental health nursing first, and then go and do a PhD in CBT. The overall focus of cognitive behaviour therapy is to enable the client to learn new skills and techniques which will allow them to have a better understanding of their problems and to be able to generate their own solutions to their problems through continued application of these. So in CBT therapy, you are given tools. So yeah, in CBT therapy, you are given tools. So when you leave therapy, with the problems that will arise, you'll be able to deal with it in a better way. You'll be able to overcome whatever it is, whichever the situation is, and you won't, hopefully, if CBT has worked, you won't feel so negatively about yourself, or you won't think negatively about the situations that you're in. What problems can CBT help with? So there was actually research to show that CBT is clinically effective in helping to treat those with depression, anxiety, panic attacks, phobias, chronic fatigue syndrome, ME, obsessive compulsive disorder, eating problems, sexual and relationship problems, general health problems, chronic pain, habit problems, i.e. if you've got like tics or anger, drug or alcohol problems, schizophrenia and psychosis, bipolar disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, sleep disorders and some personality disorders. CBT is also useful for working with couples experiencing distress and / material discord. So pretty much most mental illnesses it helps with. And it's been researched to show that CBT is clinically effective. You know, it's been researched, it shows that it works. I am now going to be trying to do a video every day, if I can, 7 days a week, and hopefully get them up by about 10 in the evening. So it'll be quite late, I know, but that means that I can have the morning to film, the afternoon to edit, and then I can get it up in the evening. And I just thought that would be a really good way to do videos and stuff. I will be covering all range of mental health topics. I will be covering bullying and cyberbullying. I will be covering some extremely serious topics. So I will always put a trigger warning at the beginning of my videos now, because I do not want to trigger anybody. Whether that's from self-harm to eating disorders, or I will be talking about sexual abuse and emotional abuse. In fact, the next video I'm going to do is about my experience with emotional abuse. So it's going to be difficult, but you'll have to wait until the next video to see that one. So yeah, I hope you I hope you enjoyed learning about what CBT is and everything. Thank you for watching, everyone. Okay, I don't know what that wave was. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video, and I will link it below once it's up and ready. So yeah, bye!